Hi, it's me again. Today, in this video, I'm going to preview the Dukes of Hazzard Season 1 to 7. I have all 7 seasons on DVD. Starting with Season 1. As you all know, Season 1 premiered as a mid-season replacement for The Incredible Hulk in January 1979. The first 5 episodes of the season were filmed in Connors, Georgia. But in March of 1979, as you all know, Warner Brothers wanted to move the series to California. If you ask me, I thought that was a bonehead move, because Season 1, the first 5 episodes, made it feel more southern, feel like in Georgia. Season 1, we had memorable guest stars. In Season 1, they were just starting. They didn't have the General Lee on there that much in the episodes throughout the whole episodes. The best episodes of Season 1 are the pilot, One-Armed Bandits, and Daisy's song, where Daisy goes to gets a record recording, but it's fake, it's a piracy record dealing. Bo and Luke handle it the good old boy country way. And the double sting, and which was the season finale, the Season 1 was very good. You had comedian Arvie Shriver and Artie Johnson doing great jobs as criminal, funny stuff. And Boss Hogg eats raw liver in the first episode. Yuck! Okay, moving on. Now we're up to Season 2. As you can see, Season 2 debuted on September 21st, 1979. It got such high ratings. And there's the cast, right? The cast picture of Season 2. And throughout the second season, James Best left the series because of a contract dispute and his own dressing room and stuff. He had terrible replacements that season. Dick Sargent and James Hampton and Jeff Altman, who was the Sheriff Huey. But I thought Huey made a terrible sheriff in that episode, Arrest Jesse Duke. But the episode is a good episode. Great acting. My favorite episodes of Season 2 are the season premiere, Wine and Roses, Gold Fever, Ghost of General Lee, and the one when they fight the mob. And Witness of the Prosecution, where Boss Hogg has to testify against a racketeer. He gets into bed with Daisy Duke. I'll upload that video for you later this week. I hope you enjoy it. And Cooter was replaced in a couple of episodes because he refused to shave his beard, which I thought Warner Brothers did a stupid thing to him. And see, at the end of Season 2, the last episode, they paint the General Lee green, which I thought was weird. Alright, moving on, Season 3. The third season of Dukes of Hazzard was short because they had a strike season, and it premiered on Sunday, September 21st, with a 2-hour movie called Carnival of Thrills, which Bo and Luke get into a fight over this girl, Diane Benson. Here's the cast in Season 2. As you can see, Season 2, Enos was replaced by Cletus, which I thought was a fantastic move. I thought Rick Hurst was a fine deputy. I was a fan of both Enos and Cletus. Season 2 episodes, my favorite, are The Late J.D. Hogg, and In This Corner of Duke, and To Catch a Duke, where Roscoe was stripped of his sheriff duties because Boss Hogg thought he was in now with the Rowby gang. But at the end, Bo and Luke and Roscoe prevail, and Roscoe gets his job back. We end the season with the Cranberry Crook. Funny stuff. Boss Hogg and Roscoe driving the General Lee. I'm going to try and upload that video. Hope you enjoy it. Okay? Moving on. Season 4 of the Dukes of Hazzard. I had a house flood in my house, and I lost the case to Season 4. This season starts out, Daisy Duke almost marries Jamie Lynn Hogg. Great episode called Mrs. Daisy Hogg. The second episode of the season, Double Dukes, was a fantastic episode. And there's a terrific 2-hour episode in this called the $10 million sheriff. James Best was so funny in that episode. Roscoe becomes the richest man in Hazard. He hires this mean old man, mean guy, William Smith, Jason Steele. Jason Steele, let's just sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane. That was my Roscoe impersonation. And we end the season 4, called Dukes in Danger, which I thought was a tremendous episode. The famous line in the episode, Roscoe says to Cletus, "You stuffed my vehicle, Cletus, you dipstick!" And the villains throw Boss Hogg's food out, and he goes, wait a minute, I'm not done eating. Go out and buy it. Season 5, the suckiest season ever. Coy and Vance, there they are in the back. Byron Cherry and Christopher Mayer. Rest in peace, Christopher Mayer. Season 5, as you all know, John Schneider and Tom Wopat were having problems with their contract and money with Warner Brothers. They accused them of stealing their money and stuff. And Warner Brothers, I thought was a bonehead idea, hires 2 unknown actors. And Enos came back, which I thought was pretty cool. But I kind of miss Cletus. The best episodes on this season were Enos in trouble, where Enos gets his footlocker back from the California Police Department, and Eyewitness Jesse Duke, where Uncle Jesse loses his sight, and of course, welcome back Bo and Luke. They come back for Hazard County. Coy and Vance leave. The famous scene in Boss when they walk to the doors and as Boss Hogg goes, "Bo and Luke Duke! Oh, that's bad news, bad news." That's Roscoe says. This season was towards the end of the 5th season was better than the beginning. Moving on. Season 6, The Dukes of Hazzard. John Schneider and Tom Wopat return after a money and contract dispute. Those idiots, Coy and Vance, leave. And here's the back of this box. The highlight episode is where Lulu drives the General Lee. Classic. I'll even upload that if you guys want to see that. And Too Many Roscoes, where James Best plays 2 parts, a character named Wardy. I thought he did a great job in the episode. And Boss Behind Bars was good. Boss Hogg gets framed for tampering with Uncle Jesse's race car, and the Boldries did it. We all know that. Milo Boldry is played by Richard Mole of Night Court, as we all know. Great episode. And Target's Daisy and Lulu was a funny episode. James Best and Sorrel, Brooke, and Drag. The funniest line in that episode is where Boss Hogg goes, "Roscoe, we whistle for you or for me?" "Well, I don't know, boss. I don't know who that whistle was for." And last but not least, Cooter's Confession, the end of the season episode. Fantastic episode. Cooter gets blamed for an engine parts robbery, and his friend Jonas Jones, who we all know is played by Hal Williams of 227, helps him out at the end. And another episode I liked on here where Enos gets replaced by another deputy, Deputy Coogan. It was called Enos' Last Chance or something, I believe. Great episode. Last but not least, Season 7. As you all know, the Dukes of Hazzard began to slip in the ratings. People slide over the fact that Coy and Vance were in it. And the Dukes were losing the ratings against shows such as Webster and Benson. Here's the back of it. Worst episode on this DVD is called Robot P. Coltrane, where Roscoe gets replaced by a robot, which I had no idea why they did that. And the funniest episode on here is No More Mr. Nice Guy, where Boss Hogg loses his memory. He wakes up, he says to Roscoe, "Who might you be?" And Roscoe responds, "Boss, don't you realize it's me, Roscoe?" Great episode. And the episode where the great train robbery in Hazard, where the General League drives by itself, great episode. And the final 2 episodes that are worthy to watch in this DVD, the last 2 episodes, Enos and Daisy's wedding. As you all know, Enos is supposed to be guarding money. He gets held up by bank robbers. Here's the scene where he walks into a bank. "Possum on a gun bush. Y'all robbed Mr. Hogg's bank." Hey, you want to repeat that question? That's what he asked the robbers. And opening night at the Boar's Nest, the last season, where Boss Hog disappears. Bubba and Floyd Malone kidnap him. You all know Roscoe's doing a talent show at that. And Roscoe's crying at the end. I mean, I feel sorry for Roscoe. I am Coltrano the Greato. I'll even upload that. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoy this.